Hey, good morning. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Jessie Lafarga, real estate agent based out of Eugene, Oregon, and today I'm here with.
Helen Williams, Premier Mortgage Resources.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and today we want to talk about how we can help certain people transition into housing that are later on in life, and what kind of resources we can provide for them and that type of thing. So I guess we'll just dive right in.
So, Jessie, one of the things that I was so impressed with you when I first met you was your passion for helping people and your passion for helping people to downsize or correct size. And I thought, I can help.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I do have a passion for the people. The people always come first. The humans always come first. And especially, I just have a soft spot in my heart for senior citizens and the elderly. And I feel like that's just such a demographic that's overlooked in life. And it's not fair. It's not fair that people can live their whole entire lifetime and provide so much for the community and raise the babies and show up in all these ways, and then suddenly they get to a certain part of life and we almost like abandon them, and it's not right, it's not fair, and it's something that I really want to help balance the scales if I can. Thank you for noticing.
You're welcome. So, I've been helping people into home ownership for over 40 years,
Yes.
almost 40 years. And when I heard about home equity conversion mortgages and how they can help seniors to transition into home ownership, or they could help with the equity that they already have in their home to be able to live more comfortably, I was blown away. Um, Home equity conversion mortgages are also called reverse mortgages, but reverse mortgages got such a bad rap.
It's weird. Like, am I playing Uno? Do I really want to reverse? Like, what's going on? But when we reframe it and we talk about these home equity conversion opportunities, it really helps our minds understand its purpose and its utilization. And you kind of spoke about two different opportunities that our clients can utilize this product.
Yeah. So first, I want to talk about a product that most seniors don't even realize that they have the opportunity, and that's home equity conversion mortgage for purchase.
For purchase.
So, as a senior, I can tell you that the number one fear that we have is running out of money.
Yeah.
And so that's why a lot of people think I have to pay cash for my house because I don't want to have a payment. Well, that's the wonderful thing about a home equity conversion mortgage is that you don't have a payment ever. And it's going to expand the amount that you can use to buy a house. So as I was talking to you about, I'm working with some people right now that are looking to buy a duplex. With this kind of loan, you can buy a 1 to 4 unit property. Now imagine this, buying a duplex or 3 or a 4plex, living in one side, having no payments, and then getting the rent from the other units.
So it can be utilized for an income producing.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. That is just, that's a revolutionary concept.
That is.
Most people don't even think, wow, I can be later on in my life, I cannot have a mortgage and I can pick up an income producing property. And then furthermore, if I remember the story correct, the person that was they were perhaps planning to have a caregiver live there in the future too.
Eventually, yes, yeah. So it's your property; you can do whatever you want with it. But what's really cool is, so on this particular case, the person is selling their house that they own free and clear. They were getting $500,000. Okay, so they were looking for a home for $500,000, and well, this woman is almost 80 years of age, and so she could get that. She could pay all of her money down, not have a payment, still have to pay her taxes and insurance, but then she wouldn't have any money saved. So at her age, for that $500,000 purchase, she could put in about $250,000, have no payments, and have that extra $250,000
For
to
the
invest,
remainder.
to travel, to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's an amazing loan program.
Okay. And so then was there a reason why you chose the 200,000? I know the
It's
fireplace
getting
is getting a little toasty here. Bless our sweethearts. It feels good to be warm.
Yes.
So is there a certain like percentage that they have to put down in the next property
Yeah.
they're acquiring? Like, how does that work?
So it's all based on your age.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much just for rough numbers,
Mhm.
if you're 70 years of age, you're going to be putting down about 60% of the value of the equity. And if you're 80, you're going to put down about 50%.
Okay.
So you're essentially just buying your equity on that.
And then you have to be, is it 62?
You have to be 62 years of age or older.
Okay.
At least one person has to be 62 years of age.
So if you married young.
Yeah, if you married young
or a youngster.
Excuse me, if the spouse is younger, we can still do it. But the amount that they're eligible for is going to go down because it's based on the younger person.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can track that. And then as far as, okay, and then you said their payments that they'd still be responsible for would be property taxes and our insurance.
Yeah, insurance and homeowners association and keeping care of the property. Just like if they paid cash for it, they'd still have to do that.
Except they'd have, that chunk of change available to them and then is there any like, tracking of that chunk of change? Do they have to report like, hey, I am spending this on my medical bills, or I'm going to, Mexico, or is there
They
any?
can do whatever they want with that extra money that they have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because this is kind of like, well, actually, you were thinking about when we were talking about using this as a refinance and getting money out.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like your home is like a Roth IRA.
Your home is like a Roth IRA. Can we
Yes.
just scream that from the mountaintops?
Yes. So if we're talking about doing this as a refinance so that you can get money monthly, or you can have a line of credit available, or you can use a great big chunk of money, whatever, it's your money, which is tax-free money. Let me repeat that. Tax-free money. Your house is a Roth IRA. Yes. But for the purchase transaction, the advantage is that you can get a home that's going to fit your needs, and you're going to only have to put down 50 or 60%, depending on whatever. We'll figure it out once we have the dates of birth and all the.
There's a calculator somewhere for that.
Somewhere,
Yeah.
But there's no payments. And so we would work it out on how much they need to do it. And also, this works on new construction.
And new construction.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you have somebody that can't find the house that they want, but they know what kind of house they want, find some land, talk with me, do a new construction, and they're paying 50%, 60% down and getting the home of their dream.
With a view.
With a view.
Oh, yeah. In theory, in my mind, the land is like next to the river or somewhere beautiful on a mountaintop. I don't know. Wow, gosh.
Yes.
That is so exciting. I'm so excited to be able to, communicate that this exists, that it's there for the people, that, we can utilize this, and gosh, to be able to have that chunk of change to just, to just count on would be, in theory, would be just really wonderful. I know a lot of people at my church that would just really love that opportunity.
So the important thing is, call me, Helen Williams, 541-914-4562. I'm licensed all over Oregon. Get pre-approved. Let's see how much of a home that you could qualify for with a home equity conversion mortgage. And then we'll contact Jessica, and she will find the home of the dreams.
Yes, and that's how we work. Teamwork makes the dream work for everybody.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for talking with me today and with all of us. And, you're a brilliant woman, very wonderful. And you're such a staple for a community with your Meals on Wheels and your membership with Chamber. And, you're always doing something to just make the world a better place. So
thank you.
Thank you for your 40 years of hard work and being part of our community.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll catch you next time. Have a great day. Okay. Are you?